Since the beginning of time, Bloxyacres has been known as the ghetto street in Bloxburg. This is where the peasant houses happen. This is where the gang fights happen, the scams.
Oi, you mucky rat.
But today, I want to change that. I know, guys. I'm reforming myself like Jesus. Because my juicy bum was taking a stroll down Bloxyacres. And tell me this is not straight out of a teen drama movie. So if I can finally get to the point, today I'm building a suburban house on Bloxyacres. Don't let me down, Bloxyacres. Now for the first time in forever. I'm not going to be using an inspiration picture, guys. I'm just going to be building this suburban house from my brain cells, which probably isn't a good idea. But anyway, the first room I'm going to be adding is a garage. Or do we have the garage on the left or the right? No, do you know what? I think we should have the garage on the right. I don't want the garden to be too big, the front garden. And real life suburban houses are so rare in England. This is what your average American street looks like, yeah? And this is what your average UK street looks like. It's not fair. Anyway, this literally looks like a tadpole or something else that's swims. Anyway, so this is the front of the house. So we're going to have an office as you walk in where we can get our YouTube videos filmed. And I forgot to say, guys, I have been saying that this is a power plant the whole time. And you guys told me it's actually a water plant. I don't really know the difference. But that makes me feel safer because I thought if that's filled of like gas and oil, that could blow up. Now, also, as you walk in, this here is going to be a little laundry room. I say little, it's quite big, actually. In fact, let's be more specific and let's actually crop off the back of the garage because I'm sorry, the garage don't actually need to be that big. Now, I'm really trying my hardest to make this a realistic size. I always go so beyond overboard on my build. This is the new and improved layout. Entrance, study, living, kitchen, dining, garage, laundry, cellar. I don't know what this is. This is why I'm going to trap all of you in my dungeon. Now, the other thing about suburban houses, they have so many like different shapes. So you're going to have to very much trust the process with this. Now we can add the garage. You see, I like it when it's more tight. I love tight things.
What did you say?
Which makes me sound insane. Actually, I don't like tight trousers. If you wear skinny jeans, don't talk to me. No, I'm joking. That sounds really mean, but I actually hate skinny jeans, if I'm being honest. No, I've been having a debate lately. Do I prefer the traditional windows or do I prefer the framed? And I need you guys to help me out. This is the framed window. It looks so good. But then the traditional looks nicer. What one? I'm in the dilemma.
Okay, do you know what? We're going to go for the framed because I've only just recently got into this.
I've been using the traditional ones for yonks. So you best believe we're going to have 3 triple windows on this wall here. But the best part about these is you can actually resize them. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can resize the traditionals, but that's not the point. And oh my God, guys, I don't know if I should tell you this. I've always been reluctant to tell you too much about my real life in case it like gets back to me. But I don't know if I should say this. Basically, last night I went on like, not a date, but I met someone for the first time and it was really bad. Like, don't get me wrong, they're a really nice person. But I was just like not feeling it at all. And I feel really bad. Now, if this person somehow watches this, I actually am gonna die.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Anyway, it's time to add in the roof. And we're gonna raise it up. That looks really good. We're gonna actually be doing like a massive patio. Wait, how am I gonna do this and make it look good? I think we'll just try it. Sometimes you just gotta play it by ear. And oh, winner chicken dinner. It's not even sticking inside, mate. That looks nice. The one thing that's triggering me a bit is this. However, I've got a plan B. Of course, I've got a plan B. And if that fails, I've got a plan C and a plan D and a plan E. What I'm going to do is grab this basic shape, yeah, and we're going to make like a drain system.
Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm making this basic shape sort of align perfectly.
And oh my goodness, that looks so good. And it's not even sticking in, guys. Look. I love suburbia. So we are also going to be doing the decal window, babes. Don't you worry about that one. So we're just going to stick this on the front. And oh my gosh, I'm loving Bloxyacres, guys. I told you I could turn this around, okay? Okay, I'm going to look up curved window and hope for the best. It looks so fake. If I saw this, I would literally be like, what the hell? Does that look too fake? I think it does. It's the black. If they made it white in the middle, it would be a bit better.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, there's one with white in the middle. Woo! It's literally the exact same. Another thing I really love about American houses is the pillars outside. And I'm going to go properly grand today. I actually changed my mind and I think I want these ones. Now, if you're wondering how good this build's going to be, I'm trying to make it like pre-built level good. Do you know what I mean? Another thing I struggle with is pathways. Like, I would say I'm way better at frontiers than interiors. So I'm going to channel my inner genius here and add a pathway that like wraps around all cutie patootie like that. And I've never really been one for a back garden, have I? I've always been one for a front garden. I'm not going to add any like pools or anything. We want plenty of room. Does it look good with the grand hedge? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? I swear it never used to do that. I cannot believe this, like, do you know what I mean? You'd think if you place this here, it would disappear, these big pillars, but it doesn't. I'm thrilled. Oh my gosh, I might not even add a fence gate here. I kind of like it being open. And at the end of the day, it is Bloxyacres. I know we're trying to improve it today, but sometimes it's still going to be a little bit ghetto. And this is like my top tip. Do hide one by one. They look so cute. And then I'm going to add some tires. We're going to have like a little mini playground in the front, but not like an obvious playground. You know what I mean? An aesthetic one. I feel like these are like the really aesthetic old money kids that live here. I saw a comment the other day. I'm going to try so hard to find it. It was on TikTok and it described the Bloxburg neighborhoods perfectly.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
It said Lakeview Heights and Riverside are old money, definitely. It said Sunset Point is new money, which I also very much agree with. I feel like Sunset Point is for like the new modern build. And then I think they said like Bloxacres like peasants or something. And honestly, up until today, I would have agreed with you, but we're trying to turn Bloxacres around. And then comes arguably the most difficult part, which is the color. I almost am feeling like yellow. We've also got to be very wary that the roof obviously covers this whole front part, so they all have to be the same. What I mean by that is I couldn't make this like white, because as you can see, the roof would clash.
And oh my goodness, is it just me who finds colouring things in Bloxburg so satisfying?
Right, now here is one of literally the only places we can switch up the texture, and even only on this wall. And I just wanted to try one more thing, and that is going to be adding in these. You know I'm a little bit of a sucker for these, but you can actually never tell if they're going to look good until you've placed them in. Oh yes, I like that very muchly actually. And oh god, I'm starting to remember why I couldn't help myself. I get so carried away with them. And oh my gosh, that has actually improved this by like tenfold, hasn't it, mate? I think that's all I want to do for the exterior before I ruin it. So you may notice like the back does not look bad. It looks bland, but not bad. That's just because we haven't added the windows in yet, because I thought you can't really add windows without having the layout in. So I'm thinking this here could be a good family bathroom. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling like a sink or a shower or even a bath could slot nicely into this middle part here. But we've got hallway, bathroom, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4, ensuite, closet. So we've got quite a lot. We've got 3 bathrooms and 4 bedrooms, which is surprising. Like, this is not that big of a house, yet we managed to fit all of that in there. And the best part is the fact that all of the doors have plenty of breathing space. You know I hate like when doors have to be all nestled up into the edge. And I really like that I'm getting to add a lot of double doors here. It feels like much more grand. And rather than placing in all the wall trims and stuff, I think today I'm just... Okay guys, I may or may not have just added all the wall trims in. And I've crashed out. But before I actually have a crash out, before Bloxburg lagging again, I have done something a little bit different. So you might notice I've not actually added the bottom wall trims in. That's because so often I like to add different ones in each room. Like in the kitchen, I might want some tiles. But yeah, before we can start building the kitchen. And what fresh hell is this next? Failed to teleport to server. Bloxburg, we're going to be having words soon. Again! But with all that said, let's get started. Our first caress is the kitchen. Forget a wall trim, bro. We're going to be using real life paintings. Ah, I'm flying away. Ah, help! Bloxburg's sucking me into his black hole. We're going to be using these paintings, and I'm going to be getting marble up in here. So here is me starting my full sentence era. We're gonna begin with the counters, and I think, do you think this house suits a modern counter or like more of a rustic? I know I've made a bit of a mess of things here, so I'm gonna have to try and sort that out. And do you see what I mean about making a mess of things? Why have I not, you know,
So what am I supposed, how am I gonna, I can't even, there's nothing left for me.
And it's really annoying. I like placing my cabinets exactly on the block, but because of these sinks, everything's gone all topsy-turvy. And suburban life, it's crazy to me that some of you watching actually just probably live this American suburban life. It's kind of crazy, like you wake up in the morning before like cheer practice or baseball practice or something. Like, yeah, England can be fun, but we just don't really have stuff like that. And dang, isn't it crazy how ugly it looks when you haven't actually coloured anything yet? And are you having a laugh? Oh. I thought that couldn't be resized anymore. What a reaction that was. And I can never decide if I like this cabinet. Do I like that or not? I've just realised what the issue is. We've not got any windows. Okay, let's shimmy, and pop the windows in just behind there. Is that equals? I think that actually is. We ain't talking about the back of the house, okay? And because we don't get a dining room in this house because we decided to add an office instead, I'm gonna just add a tiny dining table here. So I put my Speedy Gonzalez cap on and did the entryway and hallway. And up here, oh, what happened to my voice there? And up here, sorry, I haven't spoken like 10 minutes. I've got the downstairs hallway done, which looks slay. And then I've almost got upstairs hallway done. I was about to say you might expect a seat again, but instead, I'm giving you a grand piano. I just feel like I really wanted one of them in this house. It feels like grand enough to give one, do you know what I mean? But I would be lying AF if I didn't say I don't know what to put like in this middle bit. I guess a carpet, but a carpet feels so basic.
You're basic.
Okay, I am happy. I forgot about this. I was going to add a pantry in the kitchen.
Look at my pantry. Oh, come on.
I mean, we definitely still can add one, and we can do it one of two ways. We can do it with a normal door, or we can do it with one of those doors, you know, the bookcase ones. And does it look better with or without the cabinet? I think without. Now, the reason we're doing the laundry room is because I'm still sort of in kitchen mode. And obviously, like, a laundry room is basically just kitchen equivalent. And I really, really, really like you. And I may move this door up ever so slightly. And that is so we can fit in the washing machines behind the door. And then with a little towel, that is such a cute laundry room. I'm also going to add a mirror. I would definitely be the type of person, if I had a laundry in my house, to do TikToks in the laundry room. So you better catch me outside. How about that? Now, in the garage, I sort of want to use the brick that's on these fences because it's really aesthetic. I feel like if this was to be a pre-built standard house, once again, it would have to have cardboard boxes in. If you ever see these in a pre-built, it's just like, I didn't know what to put there. We're going to have a drill, so if Mike Myers breaks in, we can drill out his eyes, and then like a water wet floor sign. So now we've got the basic rooms out the way. Ooh, let's move up to the better rooms and the bathrooms, because I feel like bathrooms can be one of the most exciting rooms in Bloxburg, which maybe makes me sound like a boomer, but I don't give up. And we've already got a pretty cool tile in here, but I'm gonna jewel that up with the brick marble. And oh my gosh, that looks so good because it goes like right up to the window. Oh. Can you hear that? That's me. When I get excited, I like fidget my feet around a little bit. And it's been a hot minute since I've added a bath board, so I think I'm going to add a bath board in, my darlings. We can use a candle from the kitchen, and I would never do this in real life. Like, do you think I can be trusted with flipping fire in my bathtub? Or, like, a laptop? I do not get why people do this. There's so many videos of them failing. But anyway, with that in, I guess we could also move this door up, and that way the toilet can, like, slot in nicely there. But imagine someone just bursts in, you're on the toilet having a massive poo. Oop. Hashtag awkward. Oh, wow, that's not my issue. That's whoever moves into this suburban house's issue. Oh my gosh, slay bathroom. Next up, I think I want to do the master bedroom, which I think's over here. And you might notice these are in a weird shape. A 5-block room is very strange. But that is purely because Ta-da! The showers fit so nicely in them. And then what you're going to want to do is use a modern glass door. And you cannot tell me that would not be the best bathroom experience of your actual life. And unfortunately, these ones do not get a bath in them. But I think, considering everything else that you're actually getting in here, these look so cute. And it's about the little details, like colouring these. And I literally duplicated that bathroom, guys. And so that just leaves the 4 bedroom-ones, which bedrooms I always tend to do last. Anyway, what we're going to go and do is we're going to use the default theme. And what do we want? I feel like we've gone for a very whitey theme today. So I might change the theme to be ghost grey in the office. I love these. I'm so glad I discovered those windows. And by discovered, I think I stole them from an inspiration picture once. And now they're mine forever. And oh my gosh, I forgot this sophisticated chair existed. I think I might use that as like the seat, because that looks kind of grand and fancy, doesn't it? And I normally struggle with what else to fit in offices. I feel like I make my offices quite big a lot of the time.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
And oh, that is so nice! And I want to add a pop of colour. I love building with colour and I don't do it nearly enough. And the living room is going to be where the colour is. And so we've got the entertainment centre in. And rather than just adding in like some plain white sofas, we're going to have 2 blue ones. This one is going to be pink. Oh my gosh. See? I don't know how long I've been filming, but this is my live reaction to how long. An hour and a half to build this. I am actually unstable with how slow I am, guys. But we are literally finishing this off with the bedrooms. We're gonna have 2 guest bedrooms, a kid's room, and a master bedroom. And the guest bedrooms, this ain't even a hotel, mate. You don't even need a desk or anything. You're gonna get a nice double wardrobe, and then in the corner, you're gonna get a seat. And that's about it, I reckon. Although this room this room gets to be a little bit more bougie. That is actually quite lavish, isn't it? And then the room we've all been waiting for. The master bedroom. Oh, wait. Actually, somebody told me, and I've been seeing this a lot lately, apparently you can't call it a master bedroom anymore. Because, like, master was when, like, back in the day when people had, like, servant. What do they call it these days? The principal bedroom. And with that, Bloxyacres has returned to its rightful place. Broom, broom, I'm in my mum's car. No, I'm not. I'm in my own car outside my brand new family home. So if you're curious, which I know you are, the plot values at $294,000, which is so cheap. Like, it is still giving Bloxyacres, isn't it? But maybe Bloxyacres isn't like ghetto, like gunshots. It's more just like the lower end, do you know what I mean? Like, you still get a lovely suburban house. Now, obviously, the front is pretty cute. It's like very nicely shaped. I will admit that it's got a nice shape to it. Just like I do, I've got a gorgeous shape to me. But if we go through the front door, it's so white, it's so bright in here. It's literally just like no color as soon as you walk in. It's giving Kim K.
All right, so now we're in my backyard.
Now, we also don't get much color in the garage, but as I said, this does feel like a pre-built style, you know. As we venture through, I also think that the office is catalog worthy. So this is just really for role playing. Are offices ever used in role play? I feel like I used them like once if I want to escape the kids. But is anything interesting happening on the news today? Blah, 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 blah. Now is for the laundry room. And didn't I say I was going to be making TikToks in here? I loved making TikToks in 2020, oh my gosh. Now, I'm only going to show you a sneak peek at the lounge because it's actually kind of dirty. But the kitchen... Oh, honey, this belongs on a reality TV show with the Kardashians. I think this is incredible. And the fact that it wrapped around for a pantry is very American, I think. As we head upstairs then, we got the piano. Level 10 at everything except athletic. Anyway, we got bathroom number 1. And, oh my gosh, I faced it the wrong way. We got guest bedroom 1. We got guest bedroom 2 with... its own ensuite bathroom. We got kids' bedroom and finally the master bedroom. Lay me down and take me. Actually, don't take me. I don't want to be kidnapped. So there we have it. My suburban house. Now, I've been filming so many videos at the moment, trying to pre-film. So if you guys have any ideas, leave them in the comments and I'll see you in my next video.